And I was just realized I had muted myself the whole time. I had just said that hope you had a good day yesterday. I hope you've been having a good day today. Uh, we are starting off strong here. Starting off good. Good vibes for everyone. Everyone in a good mood. Let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of Forza, the usual. Maybe buy some cars, soup them up, tune them. Um, we'll see. We'll just play along, play it by ear, see what we can come up with. All right, guys. My RSV cold thing's kind of been going away, so can I turn this down a notch? There we go. It's a little bright. All right. Alrighty, good. Should be good to go. So right now, testing. Okay.
4 weeks of ranked adventure makes up a series. At the end of each series, the leagues are reset. You're currently not placed in a league, but here are all of the rewards you could win in this series. You'll earn rewards based on your highest league ranking, so the better you perform, the more you'll win.
Alright. So we got the speaker sound, the motor sound, and we got the microphone sound. Alright, so we're in business. This is my cruise mobile made yesterday. So what's everyone up to? It is Thursday, right? Thursday, yeah. Close to the weekend.
At your destination.
Most of you are at work, I guess. I used to see some Twitch people at work. Mostly, just chatters and whatnot. I did a lot of podcasts. True crime, that was my shit. True crime, man. It is cool. You know what really got me started? And this is way back. Was it called Serial? I think it was called Serial. It was about that guy. He was like Middle Eastern, and his girlfriend was Asian. Kim Lee, something like that. Kim Lee, and he got convicted of murdering her, like on very little, what do you call it, evidence. It's like circumstantial evidence, um, and I think they just finally managed to get him out after like 20 something years, um, because with a DNA project or something, or they got him out pending the new trial or something like that. He's not out, he's not exonerated. It's just like there was no smoking gun, you know what I mean? There was no like slam dunk case. It was a very he said, she said, and it was this. The guy that had told on him was was this like drug dealer, had a record, and definitely had a reason to like not get in trouble with the cops. And so he threw his buddy, whose name was like, I better look it up. I don't want to get like the butcher it and sound all racist. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Um, let's see. What could I do? Let's see. So there we go. So the guy that got accused, and he was the boyfriend of the girl. His name was Adnan Syed. That's Adnan. Last name is Syed. and his girlfriend's name was Hae Min Lee. She was of Asian descent. Her name is spelled. It's three names. So it's first names, two last names. It's Hae Hae Min Min Lee Lee. He's 43 years old now, and they were like in their. I mean, I think they were senior year of high school when this happened. And this podcast serial. This is really what started the whole true crime podcast genre. To be honest with you, I think most people would agree. Um, she was a Korean. This is Haemin Lee was a Korean. See, 1980 to 1999. She was a Korean American high school student who went missing on January 13 in Baltimore County before turning up dead on February 9th, 1989, when her corpse was discovered in Leakin, and it's Leakin, but it's pronounced like not Lincoln. Lincoln, yeah, they pronounced it differently. Lincoln Park, Baltimore. Autopsy revealed that she had been killed by way of manual strangulation. Amidst an ongoing investigation by the Baltimore Police Department, Lee's ex-boyfriend Adnan Masood Syed. I mean, terrible. Like this is. So this happened in '99. Okay, so this was before 9/11, but still, Muslims were just, or Muslims or Middle Eastern people just did not have the best rap around here. Um, in Baltimore, I'm not from there, but I've heard it's a very tough, tough neck of the wood. What is it? It's tough cut of the woods, tough neck of the woods, whatever. It's not a good area of town. He was found guilty on all counts for the charges of kidnapping, false imprisonment, robbery, and first-degree murder. Syed was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years. Let's see. Plus 30 years. Lost my place. Without the possibility of parole. In 2014, the investigative journalism podcast Serial, no, that's the one I was talking about, covered the events of Lee's killing, bringing renewed attention to Syed's case. In 2016, Judge Martin P. Welch vacated Syed's conviction and ordered a new trial. While this decision was upheld by the Maryland Court of Special Appeals in 2018, it was ultimately overturned by the Maryland Court of Appeals in 2019. Following an investigation by prosecutors that uncovered new evidence, a judge again vacated Sayed's conviction in September 2022. In October 2022, prosecutors announced that the charges against Sayed had been dropped, effectively exonerating him. However, in March 2023, Syed's conviction was reinstated by. Holy crap, man, this guy had it fucking tough. It was reinstated by an appellate court, although the court stayed the effective date of the decision for 60 days. In August 2024, the Supreme Court of Maryland, in a 4-3 decision, reinstated the murder conviction against Syed and ordered a new hearing to address the merits of dismissing Syed's conviction. So, as of right now, he's looking at life imprisonment without the possibility of parole plus 30 years. What does wilds mean? I'm not sure what wilds. Wilds, it says Wilds, 5 years suspended sentence plus 2 years probation. I don't know. Is that a different person, maybe? Oh yeah, Jay Wilds was an accomplice, an accessory. Oh man, this guy's had it tough, dude. The Serial podcast really helped him out, though. Um, Yeah. I mean, I can't do it justice just by reading the Wikipedia page, but you guys should check out the Serial podcast. Let me pull it up here. What are you doing? Let's see here. Boom. Right over here. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's get as big as we can without hitting my face. Okay. And so this is it. Serial. Now they got with the New York Times. They got big, man. They blew up. There really was no true crime before this, or at least like in podcast format. And they tried to do like new seasons after, but it just didn't really have that first. Not that it wasn't good, not that they weren't good, but that first one, I mean, they just the way they did it, like they had you feel, they'd like make it so that they wouldn't reveal their bias. You know what I mean? Like, so you didn't know if they were on Syed's side or Malin's or yeah, Heyman Lee's side. It was great. See Serial 2, Serial 1. This is the one. They still have it up. You can start from the beginning, and I think I just saw something interesting. Where was it at? Where was it? Leakin Park. Yeah, I guess this was called. Serial 1 is the one about Adnan Syed, and I would highly, highly recommend it. Super recommend it. It's awesome. It got me started on my uh, addiction to true crime podcasts and what are those besides podcasts? The ones you watch? What do they call? What do you call podcasts you watch? YouTube's? But so video games and true crime. That's something that I would love to venture out into. But I don't necessarily always want to do video games. I'm not like I wouldn't consider myself a gamer really. Like if I was out in the wild and I was like, if someone was like, "Oh, describe yourself in 3 words," I don't think gamer would be one of them. I play video games every now and then when I'm bored, but I'm more of like true crime. I would talk to true crime with you for hours, right? Conspiracies. I'm not a conspiracy nut, but I love hearing conspiracy nuts, like angles, and I love not like riling them up, but kind of like trying to make them, maybe see the other or part of the other side, change your perspective a little bit. And if it's not possible, and if there's alcohol involved, it's not worth it. But yeah, I like conversation. Yeah, so I just know that gaming is one of the only ways that when I don't have an audience that I can sit here and yap, and there's something here you guys can look at while I'm yapping that might keep your attention for a little while. And it's not many, I don't have many viewers, so I want to do it though. I would like to branch out into the streaming universe. I wouldn't want to like not reduce myself or lower myself too, but like reaction videos. I just don't think those are like YouTube drama commentary. I don't know. Like, there's this guy that I think is funny, but he does basically he waits for some YouTuber who may or may not be very famous to begin with to do something that's honestly not even. I mean, it's like Gen Z bad. You know, it's like they didn't use their pronouns, or they refused to, or something like that, right? And they're debating whether to cancel them. It's like, you know, that's I don't need to be part of that. That's I, I'm just not. I don't know enough about that. I don't want to deny someone the rights because of my ignorance. So I'll just stay out of it. But when my feed becomes, you know, like 60% that, 40% the rest, it's just kind of gets hard to avoid it, you know. The whole TikTok ban scare kind of brought over some people that were to YouTube at least. And to be honest with you, I do have a TikTok and I don't watch it like live. And the way I mean by that is I watch like there's this YouTube channel called Terror Ted's. What is it called exactly? You'll find it by Terror Ted. But him and his character Sackman or Sackhead basically curate conspiracy or like spooky TikToks, and they go through them, and they're good. They're really good. They don't pick like you know blatantly fake or blatantly non-thought provoking ones to talk about, but they're good. And then they give a little, it's just a little like kind of monologue about them, what they think. One of them, it's cool because one of them's like the, you know, the flat earther, the believer, who wants to. It's a character, right? They play characters. One of them's a teddy bear. One of them's a big man killer, like Halloween killer guy with like a potato sack for a mask. Anyways, the teddy bear is like the believer. He's like always like, yeah, it's the government, or yeah, you know, it's the drones are part of Project Bluebeam or whatever, you know. And Sackman, he's like the more skeptic, and he's always like, God damn it, Ted, you can't say shit like that. He's like, he turns to the camera and says, this is for entertainment purposes only. Not everything we say here is, we believe or something like that.
You like ice skating?
It's
Yeah,
good stuff.
neither do I.
Terror
But
Teds.
I've got another abandoned car rumour down by the lake. Meet you there.
Terror Teds. No. Oh yeah, and then they do like things like about a video about Epstein, you know, and like the Clinton body count, you know, and then Terror Teds. Oh, I guess there was already something else called Terror Teds. Terror Ted's Tells. That's what it is. Okay, it's called Terror Ted's Tells. Bow, bow. Sackhead and Terror Ted. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. Pull them up right here. Bum, 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 bum. Their logo, Terror Teds. And yeah, they do the Mothman, Project Bluebeam, NASA Lives, Bohemian Grove, which is like my backyard. The Menendez brothers, Secret NASA UFO Project, TikTok conspiracies, that internet theory. That's a good one. That was a good episode. TikTok. They do the royal bloodline. It's so good, man. They take their time, and then they do a members only section where they release videos early for members. Eventually, everyone will get them, but just if you're a member, you pay. I think I pay like 4.99 a month, something like that. I think I subscribe to like four guys that I watch like regularly. Like I don't even have cable anymore. Mm, So between all, I think I give one guy like $5. One guy's like 99 cents. Another's like 2.99. And then I pay for YouTube Premium. Uh, for me and my family. So we share that. I paid $30. We share that between three, so $10 each. But they don't usually end up paying me, so I usually just cover that. Anyways, where were we? Sorry about that, guys. I was gonna say you don't want to hear me, Evan, but maybe you do. I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? I want to build an audience. And how do I get like promoted? Is what I want to know. Let me open Twitch real quick. Don't mind me real quick, guys. What? 10 followers? 10 followers? Where to show that? How do I show that? How do I? Oh, cancel. Dude, no. I don't want that. Dude, no. I don't want that. Go. Go. It's not connected, so I don't want it like that. It's not connected, so I don't want it like that. I have 10 followers. What? How dope is that? Followers. What? How dope is that? That's crazy. Followers. That's crazy. Followers.